Guys. Hey guys, TLC here. We are here at Life Unleashed with TLC, and I have a very special guest here today. And we're obviously in different studios today, and I'd like to welcome to the show Brett Davis.
Wow, I'm on your show. I can't believe it, finally.
Yeah, I know. How long have we been talking about this? This is a long time coming.
How long have we known each other now?
I'm going to say probably roughly around 5 years I'm going to go with now. Because I've been here for, over six, just over six, almost 6.5 now. So I'm just over 5.
In the very beginning, I felt connected to you, and I felt like I knew you forever, and I was really inspired and motivated to be around you.
Aw, thank you. You know what? It's so funny. The feeling is so mutual, and I tell you this all the time. It's like, I felt as if the universe was trying to keep us apart, because I think the universe knows how much magic there is here. And, when I hung out with you guys and I spent some time with you and Sarah and your family and everybody, and it was Super Bowl weekend, obviously one of my favorite events of the year. And we had... Yeah, in La Jolla in San Diego. That was probably like maybe 3 years ago. And it's just, I knew right then and there, and we didn't really have an opportunity to talk as much because we were I was moving in one direction, you were moving in another. But it's so great to see.
A lot of people. There's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
You had a very successful event.
Thank you. Yeah. So it's great to see how much we've both evolved and just excelled in both of our areas of our lives. And I have to say, I admire your personal life as well. You being such a great father and husband, and I look up to you and have an utmost respect for you. So when I grow up, I want to be just like you guys. Just want to say that.
Okay. I have to tell you, I think it's reciprocal, because I think actually Sarah makes me a better husband, it makes me a better man.
Aww.
And so do my kids. So they're the ones that kind of brought me up to be that way. It's not me. I think it's because I love being around them so much.
Aw, that's nice. I love hearing you say that, because it's not often that you hear that. And I know, especially with everything going on right now, a lot of people are, in each other's spaces, and it's a little bit harder to social distance. How are you managing through right now these times, and what are you doing to keep so positive and so active and excelling and thriving?
Well, this is going to sound kind of wild, but I'm not really doing anything any different. I mean, the only thing is we have this really funny is talk about timing. We got the studio in January.
Yeah. Awesome. Congratulations.
We're in a radio studio, but this studio is IQ Podcast.
Yeah.
And we're actually producing, Sarah and I are producing and directing shows here from all over the country.
I love it.
So we're in this little box working out of this place, and we've never had one live person here now, like the radio show that I've had for a while on AM/FM.
Yeah.
This has been going for a while, and we've actually had people in and out of there before all this, social distancing took place. But the type of things that we do, I mean, your media part, my media part, it's kind of social distancing anyway, and Zoom has really changed the way we're living our lives.
Absolutely. Just to change it on a kind of a funny note, I saw a meme the other day, and it said the person behind COVID-19, and they pulled the mask off, and it was Zoom. I thought that was genius, because I mean, I was thinking about this the other day. How crazy is it how things change in a matter of seconds like that? I mean, overnight, how our lives completely can be just so changed drastically. Thinking about little businesses like, maybe a mom and pop shop is doing so great, and then all of a sudden they're wiped away. And then all of a sudden you have a platform like Zoom that is allowing us to be, connected to the entire planet. I mean, it is just so crazy. We just don't know. And that's why I tell all my clients when I'm life coaching is that you are not promised tomorrow. You have to be in the moment every single day. And I know you tell people that you're such a positive soul and such a positive, uplifting spirit. What are the golden nuggets that you give to people to inspire them like you do me?
Well, the first thing is it's not really hard to inspire people right now. I mean, it is, but it's not, because the things, I was just talking to Mike Glass a little bit ago, and he says, if anything, this whole thing has taught us how to be better people to each other.
Yeah.
Take time for maybe the things we didn't take time for. I mean, those are the types of things we know. But I mean, I thought it was very interesting that he just brought that up in that conversation a little bit ago. But I think the nugget I would say would be the first thing is, which we do, is there has to be a pattern. And there's even a book called Make Your Bed.
Yes.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know if that's the name, but it's something like that.
It's something like that, yeah.
So I mean, you're like, well, why would that be a book? Well, I mean, you know what it does. It's a pattern. So what I like to say is the first thing is you pray in the morning, meditate, then you make your bed. And then you go about your day, your run, your workout, whatever it is. If you're meal prepping, which I think it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
One thing about this office, when we got it, the first thing we did is we put in those things so that even no matter how busy we were, we have a mini refrigerator, we have everything, every protein shake, we need to get some of your products in here.
Yeah, we're going to get smashing there. Thank you. Yeah, I would love that. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you're going to love the products too, because they're products that work and they're safe and they're healthy. And, you know, we're all about health and wellness. So if we can transform our bodies in a healthy manner, then let's do this. You look great. You have really leaned out, and it's like there's so much vitality to you.
Well, I think what it is I really love what I do.
Yeah.
I can't fake it.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm any genius or anything. I mean, what I found is that if I do what I like to do, it makes my life easier and everybody else around me.
I love that. So true. Actually, that's a good point. I want to touch on that because what I've found right now, in these tough times, you know, and a lot of people don't have jobs right now, and a lot of people, obviously, you see the numbers growing for unemployment. I'm, lucky enough that I don't fall into that category, and I'm still able to work. But the thing is it's so interesting because I've been having conversations with people that are CEOs and people that, have been in business a while, but they're the 9-to-5ers. No offense against 9-to-5ers. I know you guys are all going to be like, what's she going to say? But the thing is we're not 9-to-5ers. I think outside the box. I live outside the box. I don't drive to work every morning. I don't do the same job every single day. It's different every single day, and it's always moving and flowing. So the thing is somebody said to me, actually 2 people, they said, well, you should probably just get a real job. And I literally, it hurt me to not laugh out loud. But so I held a straight face just so I could hear what else they had to say. And they were like, well, it's secure, and, you'll know when your next, client's coming in, or your next coaching client, or this or that, and everything's so up in the air. So, Costco's hiring, and I was just like, wait, what? First of all, I never said to you that I was struggling. And second, it's just so interesting how people, think that you can't do what you love to do is my whole point, and what you're passionate at. Could you imagine yourself being in a 9-to-5 job?
Well, I've actually been told that when was I going to get a real job?
Right? What was the first thing you thought about when they said that?
Well, I just looked at Sarah, and Sarah looked at I, and they're like, I'll be honest, we're putting in right now more time. We're trying to be more balanced, of course, but putting in about 12 hours on average a day, except for weekend. Yeah,
and that's it. It doesn't stop, right? When it's your own business, it doesn't stop.
It does usually when the morning before everybody else's day starts, and usually at the end of the night I go for a walk by the ocean to clear my mind.
Nice. Very nice.
I'm literally 1 mile, I'm like less than a mile away from the ocean. You know where the Hotel Del is?
Yep, I do. I know it.
My office is about a mile away from there, straight shot.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait to come visit you guys as I invite myself.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. We'll do a workout at the gym.
Yes.
Jackson's the gym. We'll go there, and then we'll go around Coronado, and then we'll take you to some nice places to go eat, like the Cosmopolitan or whatever you want.
Yeah.
You won't leave.
Thank you. I love it. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a health and wellness journey. I love all the beautiful places up in La Jolla. There's some really nice places to hike and stuff up there in San Diego. Is it up or down? So I'm
Torrey
always.
Pines?
What's that?
Was it Torrey Pines?
Yes, that's it. I always forget. I love Torrey Pines. So beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is gorgeous. If I could live there and literally like pitch a tent there, I would.
That's one of my favorite. Actually, it's my favorite hiking trail.
It is gorgeous. You know, and it goes back to, you know, what people are talking about, getting, you know, a real job or whatever, however they call it. But what about doing like things you're passionate about? And that's what I always tell everybody. You don't have to do, you know, what everybody else is doing. Let's go against the flow. Do what makes you come alive, you know? And like you and I, it's funny because Unleashed, I mean, what are the odds of that? The funny thing about it is that you and I are unleashed.
I had no idea. When I saw it on the back of behind you, I started laughing. I'm like, I can't believe it.
Well, the funny thing is we are both unleashed, and yeah, absolutely unleash your best life. I mean, and that comes with anything, and I know you know that, and I know you apply that, and you know, in everything that you do. And you know, the thing is that I want to talk about being successful in all areas of our lives, because a lot of people master one thing and master the other, you know, and I'm working on mastering, you know, working on myself and developing myself and, you know, removing a lot of things and clearing a lot of emotional trauma from the past and working through that. So I'm taking this opportunity right now. But the other thing, you know, working up to is the personal relationships, you know, with family and things like that. So I'm really glad that people have an opportunity to work and repair those relationships right now with their families and hopefully repair them rather than, you know, kind of people being in each other's spaces, because this is a tough time for them.
It is, and you know, I'll be honest, I mean, I don't have the perfect life, and I wish I was closer to some of my family members. I had a lady on my radio show last night. I'll have to get your information. Got a couple books out, and she believes that the best way to really reach out to people is by writing a letter during these times.
Oh, I love that.
Getting your emotions out on which.
Yeah.
There used to be a time where people wrote letters, and everything doesn't connect. But she says it's amazing what you can do. She was using the example of a lady who had not talked to her mother for a period of time, and the daughter decided for whatever reason, I guess hearing about this lady's book, she said she wrote her mother a letter. Well, mother contacted her through a letter.
Yeah.
And she thanked her for doing that, and she said that she didn't know she felt that way. And I mean, there was a lot of times you can really get some really good thoughts down with a written word compared to the thought.
Yeah.
But a week later, her mother passed away.
Yeah.
And
Amen.
that letter was a binder between the two of them, and it was something that brought them together, and in a way had closure for her as well.
Amen. Yeah, you know, that's such a beautiful thing. And it sounds like, you know, it's funny because I process things rather quickly, and I just thought of that. And I write letters, and especially when I'm going through stuff, and I journal all the time. But, you know, and it sounds like such a great idea, but do we ever do that? So thank goodness that woman had that opportunity and she went on it. When my mom passed away in 2011 from cancer, I literally, you know, I was with her holding her hand when she took her last breath, and I thought, wow, did I really tell her everything I wanted to tell her before she left this planet? And I had so much inside me still, and the emotional pain of that loss. So I started writing. And when my mom was cremated, I put that letter in with her, and she was cremated with that letter. And it was such a healing process for me because, you know, there was so much to say still, you know, because when she was sick, you know, you wanted to be up and up, and I didn't want to be a Debbie Downer and being, you know, I wanted to be like, hey, Mom, you got this. We're good. You're going to be okay. It's okay. You know, and so I really was so blessed to be able to do that. But I think that's a great thing. So we should challenge people. So to write a letter to at least one person by next month. What do you think?
I think we probably should say do it in 2 weeks.
Yes. Okay, so I love it. He's even more strict. Okay, so we're gonna give people 2 weeks from today. They're gonna pick one person to write a letter to. And you know what? There's a Don't Sweat the Small Stuff book I love as well. And in there it says, do something nice for somebody and don't tell anybody about it. So let's not let anyone brag about their letter, because everyone loves to talk about how amazing they are. I know, because I do it myself. So let's do that.
I don't either.
Right? So we're going to do that. We're going to do it on a challenge. So let's post it on our Facebook. Let's also do it on our Instagram. And then we're going to challenge, well, should we pick one or two people or a couple people? And then let's follow up with them in 2 weeks and see if they wrote that letter. Keep them accountable.
Are we going to pick the names, or are we going to put it out there and then see if who responds and then follow through with them?
Okay, that's a good idea. I'm going to pick 11 people, because I like that number, 11. So we're going to pick
11 also.
Yes. Okay, we're going to pick, if you're okay with this, because we have a lot of friends on Facebook, let's pick 11 people on both of our ends, and we're going to put their names down, and we're going to keep them accountable. In 2 weeks, we're going to follow up with that list of people, and then we're going to blast them on social media and make sure they did it. And I'm going to do my own letter as well. So I'm excited. Thank you for giving me a challenge.
Is this letter going to be a personal letter? You said we're not going to talk about it, so you're going to send it, but we're not going to really talk about what's in the letter, right?
Yep. We can't, because you know what? Well, if we want to share it, we can, but I think
there's something special if you keep it quiet when you don't really say what's in it. You don't have to
I like it.
Detail, right?
Yeah, I like that. Okay. So, good. So 11 people, including ourselves, and we're going to make them accountable, and we're going to follow up. Should we follow up on the 15th? What is it? Almost the end of the month. So we'll pick a date. I think it'll be like the 13th or something. And yeah.
How do we do the 11th?
Yeah. High five to that. It'll be 11/11 then. Nice.
Right.
All right. See, you know what? You and I are unleashed. I love it. I can only imagine when we finally get together to hang out again in San Diego.
Oh, I think there's a lot we can do, and I really like working with you already, and I think there's a lot we can do to. I want to help you.
Thank you.
I know you're a valuable tool to so many people. And I feel like I'm giving something good to people that don't know who you are, that, a lot of people do know who you are, but you're like a gift. And so I want to share you with more people. That's why I want to help you.
Thank you very much. And the same goes to you as well. Can you express to people what the things you are that you're doing, and what kind of impact and influence that you are making on this world right now, some of the things you're doing?
Well, I think that the IQ podcast is a really good thing, because it's allowing me to have, right now we're talking with a woman that was in radio for 30 years, and she can go to work with anybody, but she reached out to us, and her name's Co Lewis.
Okay.
And she was with Classic Rock Station here in San Diego, and we're trying to work a deal where she has a nonprofit that actually works exclusively in Africa.
Okay.
Trying to save endangered animals for being poached.
Oh, wow.
For their horns or for their skins and things.
If I can help, please let me know. Let me know if I can help with that. I
think you would really like her. And so she's been in radio, and so they retired her because she got laid off after 30 years.
Wow.
And we were talking before she got laid off, and when she got laid off, I said, I want you not to look at this as a setback. What I want you to do, and I know it's easy for me to say that because you're an icon and you've been in radio for 30 years, this is a phenomenal opportunity for you to really raise the bar on your foundation to help animals.
Mm-hmm.
This is a huge opportunity. people know you for the first, 30 years on radio. But I said, you have the blessing to be able to be known for something way bigger than anything you've ever done at this point.
Yeah. Beautiful.
We're gonna try and produce and direct that show for her.
Nice. Well, I would love to help in any way, especially for that cause. And that's nice that you're able to show people the positive and the blessing on life. I love when opportunities open up like that, because not a lot of people see it like that. It's like anything, it's a loss. So we're going to go through a grieving process no matter what, whether it's, losing a job or losing a loved one, or, the end of something and the beginning of something new. And I always get excited, and people are like, why are you excited? I just told you I got fired. And I'm like, because then you can go do something that you love to do. You hated your job. And they're like, well, yeah, I guess you're right. And I'm like, so what do you love to do? Let's write it down. What can you get paid for and love to do? And they're like, well, I'm good at art. And I'm like, well, show me some of your art, your drawings. And I'm fabulous. And I'm like, why are you not doing this? Let's get it out there. Let's show this person. Let's show that person. And one of my friend who's an artist, she ended up selling her art to just some random people. And now she's getting into art galleries in New York. And I was like, that was the biggest blessing on the planet, getting fired.
Sure.
So I'm glad that you're able to show people their blessings as well. Speaking of blessings, you are an absolute blessing in my life. I can't wait until... I'm looking forward to the opportunity to doing more and really branching out to do the things like we talked about on your show. I felt like the universe was holding us back, because two unleashes together are trouble.
I agree, and there's a lot of wonderful things. Another thing we're working on is we're producing. We want to have a time slot for all the new shows and all the different types of shows. Because I don't want to I love exercise, and I love wellness, and I love anti-aging.
Yeah.
Those are things, of course, we're going to have. But I want to get into more topics that include anything from the environment to homelessness to, things that are people that are doing great things.
Nice. Well, that's fabulous. And I do want to give a quick intro to Train One, Feed One, which is also tied into my Life Angels organization, which is both nonprofits. The Life Angels is a fight against domestic violence, helping families get back together after domestic violence. So helping women and children and men as well, because men are also affected by this. And Train One, Feed One is an organization which is a nonprofit which helps where trainers train clients, and they take the proceeds from that to make care packages for the homeless and really put in boot camps and help them get healthy and body, mind, and spirit, and doing workshops. So that's something that I've come on board as a board of directors with Train One, Feed One, and they're going to be working closely with me. We had a lot of events planned. Life Angels fundraiser charity event will be postponed until whenever we get back into, things in the swing of things. So I'm excited for that. So we're going to be giving back. We've got a facility opening up to help women and children again, and an arts program for the children as well. So a lot of great stuff. I'm excited. So I want you to be part of all that. And I know that you're always giving back. So please, I'd love to bring you on board with all those things as well.
I was going to ask you if I could help, but you already invited me.
Oh, you're already on the team, don't worry. Even if you said no. So thank you.
I was going to ask you, and you already cut to the chase. That's cool.
Just like I invited myself over there to come to Cosmopolitan for Black and Salmon.
Oh yeah, no, I know that was already a given.
Brett, where do we find you on social media, and how do we get in touch with you?
Okay. So you can go to www.talkwithbrett.net.
Okay.
Or you can go to I hate to say the www because it sounds so old fashioned. You can go to IQ Podcast. It's it right back there.
Got it.
.com.
Okay.
And somewhere along the way, we look forward to having you come to Coronado and
thank you.
with you over here, or even in the La Jolla at the radio station.
Ooh, yes, I love La Jolla too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely going to take you up on that. You guys, this is a phenomenal man, very intelligent, thriving, striving to be better and do better, and he does that every single day. If you don't know who Brett Davis is, I suggest that you guys go over, find him on social media and find him and maybe even be a guest on his show, but definitely go over and support a wonderful man. And you know, I'm really proud of you and everything that you've done, and I'm grateful to have you as not only, you know, in business and professional, but also a friend as well. So thanks, Brett. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I really appreciate you. You know, I think the world of you too.
Thank you. So until the next time, stay safe and healthy, everyone. And we're sending blessings and prayers out to the world right now. And, you know, when this is all said and done and we're all back up healthy and happy, we're going to be doing some great things. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks, Brett.
Bye. You take care.
Thanks. Bye. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.